Hello everyone, it's Loretta. Thanks for joining me this evening. We're going to be making the birdhouse for our wreath project. It's very easy. There are 3 pieces. The one on your far right is the one that is going to be the middle piece. The small circle is the base, and the one on the left is the roof for this project. First thing you're going to want to do is fold that tab, deciding which paper you want to show on the outside of this project. Once you have this creased into place, you're going to add some hot glue to that tab and gently and carefully bring the 2 sides together as to not burn yourself. There is a lot of waiting in this project for glue to set up, so I appreciate your patience with this. It is well worth it in the end. Once you do it a couple of times, it goes pretty quickly. You just have to remember a few simple steps. For the middle piece, you're going to want to also decide which pattern you want on the outside. And in this case, I want the pattern that is kind of busy, what they call a toss pattern. And then I'm going to glue that tab. I'm going to fold that tab and fold the tabs at the bottom inwards, adding my hot glue, bringing the 2 pieces together, and holding that in place. This only takes a few moments to set up. But once again, be careful because hot glue is hot. Now you're going to want to turn this piece upside down and be generous with the hot glue on these 4 tabs. You do want to kind of squeeze it into a circle shape so that it's easier to apply to the base. And you can pretty much look from the top into the bottom to place this on the base piece. You're just going to, once again, hold that into place while it sets up. Once it does, you're going to go ahead and bring the roof piece back in, and you're going to take your hot glue and very generously apply the hot glue to the very top of this middle section. I actually go around it twice so that I know I have enough glue. This is one of the few cases I'm going to tell you to use more glue than you think you need. In a little bit, you're going to see that I actually go back in on this project and add a little bit more hot glue once I have everything together. Now, once you've got that hot glue on, you're going to want to try to somewhat line up the seam of the back of the birdhouse with the seam of the roof. You're going to place these 2 pieces together gently, but with a firm hand. Push it all down together so that the 2 pieces are together, and you're just going to let that glue set up. You kind of have to squeeze this a little bit, like I said, into that circle shape and make sure that it is tacked down really well. Now, if you'd like, you can take a little skewer or a little piece of craft stick or whatever you have, and you can add a perch to this project. I just literally broke off a piece of skewer, and right below the little birdhouse hole is a tiny little opening that you can do that. You just simply put the stick into place. There's no need for hot glue. It will pretty much stay in place by itself. This step is not necessary, but once again, I like it and it's really cute. Don't worry if things aren't perfectly aligned. This is supposed to be a very whimsical project. And this is where you'll see that I decide that this does need a little bit more hot glue underneath the roof where the roof and the middle piece meet. Alright, here is our finished birdhouse. It's all ready now to be glued onto our wreath. Thank you everyone for coming out this evening. I hope that you'll enjoy the rest of our craft night.